Renting feels cheaper until it's not. Let's break it down side by side. In this episode, we're breaking down one of the biggest questions home seekers face right now. Should you rent or should you buy? On the surface, renting can feel cheaper month to month, but there's more to the story. We are going to show you the actual numbers, side-by-side comparisons using real data, and help you figure out which option truly makes the most sense for you based on your goals, your budget, and where the market's headed. If you've been on the fence, this will give you the clarity you need to move forward with confidence. Let's start with the numbers. We pulled real data for Amarillo, Texas. Right now, the average rent for a 3-bedroom home is around $1,700 a month. That includes nothing else. No equity, no tax benefits, and your landlord can raise your rent anytime. Now let's compare that to buying. If you bought the same 3-bedroom home for $250,000 with a 5% down payment, your monthly mortgage, including taxes and insurance, and even mortgage insurance, would be around $2,200 a month. So yes, buying is more upfront, but here's the key. The $400 or $500 of that is going towards building your equity. That money will stay in your pocket in the form of ownership. Now let's talk benefits. When you own, your payment is stable. You're not dealing with rent hikes every year. You're investing in your future, not your landlord's. You can write off mortgage insurance and property taxes. And most importantly, you're gaining equity every single month. Renting, on the other hand, does offer flexibility. If you're not sure where you want to be long-term, if your job situation is temporary, or if you're in the middle of a transition, renting gives you that freedom. There is no maintenance cost. The responsibility if that AC breaks down, you just call your landlord. So in short term versus long term, renting may save you $200 to $300 a month right now, but over 5 years, that's $100,000 in rent payments with zero return. Meanwhile, owning might cost a bit more monthly, but you're building an asset. If your home values go up just 3% per year, that $250,000 could be worth $290,000 in 5 years. That's a $400,000 increase in equity. That's not even counting what you paid down on the loan. So let's go deeper. Emotional versus financial. Buying a home means stability. You pick the paint, you hang the shelves, you raise your family. You're rooted, you're in control. Renting is reactive. The landlord sells, you move. They raise the rent, you scramble. Owning is more and provides you more confidence. Renting is often a move of uncertainty. Here's another way to look at it. Home ownership is a hedge against inflation. Your mortgage doesn't go up every year. Rent does. In 5 years, your rent might be $2,200 a month, while your mortgage is still sitting at $2,000. That $200 a month difference, that's $12,000 over 5 years. That's just inflation protection alone. And think about wealth. Nearly 90% of millionaires in the U.S. own real estate. Why? Because equity builds wealth. Every month, part of your payment chips away at the loan while your property likely appreciates. You're stacking value while doing something you'd be doing anyways, paying to live somewhere. Here's the bottom line. If you're trying to survive the next 6 months, renting might be easier. But if you're planning for the next 5 to 10 years, owning is almost always better long-term. So don't just look at the monthly number. Look at the long-term gain. Where do you want to be in 5 years? And what will you do to get there faster? If you're still unsure what's best for your situation, rent or buy, don't guess. Let's get the numbers in front of you. We've put together a custom rent versus buy calculator that factors in your location, your rent, your budget, your timeline. It's not generic, it's tailored to you. You'll be able to see your 5-year forecast side by side. How much you pay in rent, how much equity you'd build if you bought, and what the break-even point really is. The goal is clarity, not pressure. Let's turn your numbers into a real strategy. Schedule a quick call with us. We'll figure out what makes sense based on your goals, not just the number.